that we are researching, can you find which phone bill will be cheaper? Here's a simple system of equations, just like you'll see when you're doing your web quest. The substitution method is how you'll figure out the value that will satisfy both phone companies' equations. What you're first looking for is when these companies' prices will be the same. Here's a quick look at a system of equations and how you're going to solve. First, you have your two equations. You're going to go ahead and find one of the variables first. In this case, they found y. We have 10 minus x. Next, you're going to plug that variable into the next equation. And then it ends up coming out to x equals 5. So now we actually have a value for one of the variables. After that, you go ahead, you take that value and you plug it back into one of the equations. In this case, they took the first one. And you're going to find the other variable value. So both values in this case actually came out to be 5 each. So your 0.55 would satisfy both of these equations. This is just a visual of two equations where they meet, which is going to be your value at which both of the equations are equal to one another. In your actual web quest that you're doing, you're going to have two more simplified equations where they're only going to equal y. So here, next, I want to show you an example of the kind of arithmetic you may be doing when you're doing your actual web quest. As you can see, both of these equations are set equal to y, and they don't have a constant in front of them. So in this case, if whatever you plug in for x, y is just going to be your answer. So in this case, y would be the cost of the phone bill for the month. So all you're doing really first is you're finding x. So the x is the amount of time spent on the phone during the month. So you're finding right here what the amount of time would be in order for these two equations to be the same price. Then they go ahead and they plug this in to show what the value is, but you're not necessarily, you're going to be doing that to check, but your first goal is to find out where these two will be the same, so you know which one will be cheaper first and which one will then get more expensive as minutes go up. Now that all your research and mathematics are done, find out which phone bill is best and start making your advertisements.